When I was 12 years old, my dad gave me a gift that, quite honestly, changed my entire trajectory as a kid. It was a brand new Xbox 360, and it came bundled with a copy of Halo 3. Looking back at it now as an adult, I realized just how fragile those moments were. If my dad had picked up a different console that day, or if the store had been stocked with a different game bundle, my life would have looked entirely different. I probably wouldn't carry a permanent reminder of it on my body today. But it was Halo 3, and that game ended up defining my childhood. Because I was a child of divorce, that Xbox traveled everywhere with me. It lived in my backpack. But Halo 3 itself changed entirely depending on whose house I was at. At my mom's house, we didn't have an internet connection. So during those weeks, Halo 3 became a solo game. Just a kid sitting on the edge of his bed in a quiet room, running through the campaign by myself for the 10th time. I knew every enemy dropship, every line of dialogue, and every hidden skull. It was a peaceful kind of isolation. But on Friday nights, I'd pack that exact Xbox back into my backpack, head to my dad's house, and step into a completely different universe. My dad had high-speed internet, and more importantly, he had a dedicated computer room. I would put the couch directly in front of the flat screen, hook up the cables, and wait for that green Xbox dashboard to light up. Typical summer weekend at my dad's looked completely crazy to anyone looking in from the outside. I would wake up at 6 in the morning, not because I had to, but because I didn't want to waste a single second of being online. I'd log on, and immediately my screen would light up with notifications. From 6 a.m. until 3 the next morning, I wasn't an only child anymore. I was part of a crew. We lived in Team Slayer and SWAT lobbies, and the second we had enough people, we would jump into custom games. If you played back then, you know exactly the kind of beautiful chaos I'm talking about. We spent hours screaming through Trash Compactor, trying to survive Michael Myers, getting sniped in Duck Hunt, or panicking in custom zombie maps. And here's the craziest part about that entire summer. I couldn't tell you a single one of their real names. I didn't know where they lived, what they looked like, or what they were dealing with when they turned their consoles off. We only knew each other by our gamer tags. But for those 14-hour stretches in that room, those anonymous internet strangers became the closest people next to me aside from family. For a long time, that internet connection was a weekend luxury. I had to ration my time with my friends because I knew Sunday night meant packing my bag and going back to my mom's house. But eventually, my mom and stepdad noticed just how much this world and these nameless online friends actually meant to me. They saw that it wasn't just a distraction or a mindless hobby. It was my anchor, my safe place. One afternoon, my stepdad bought a massive, impossibly long Ethernet cable, climbed around the house, and ran it directly into the living room so I could finally play online there too. It was just a wire, but to a 12-year-old kid who was always on the move, it felt like something would always be a constant no matter where I went. I remember being so incredibly happy when he finished setting everything up. That night, because I was playing so late into the night and so excited, I apparently was so loud that I woke up both my mom and stepdad in the middle of the night. My stepdad had to come out to the living room at 2 a.m. completely exhausted just to tell me to shut up and go to sleep. Looking back, it's a funny memory, but it proved to me that they truly understood how much that sanctuary meant to me. Eventually, leaves changed. September hit, school started, and those endless 14-hour days in the computer room slowly faded away. Other games came out, school took over, and we all drifted apart. A few years ago, the official legacy Halo 3 servers were permanently shut down, silencing those old matchmaking lobbies forever. The gamer tags I spent a whole summer running with have been marked offline for 10 years. But that summer left such a massive, permanent dent in who I am today that I carry a physical reminder of it everywhere I go. Master Chief is forever tattooed on me. It's not just because I love Halo. It's because every time I look at it, I'm reminded of the exact moment a kid living out of a backpack found a temporary, beautiful sanctuary in an Xbox Live party. We didn't know we were making memories back then. We just thought we were playing Halo 3. If you're still listening to this right now, I'm willing to bet you have your own version of that computer room. Maybe it wasn't Halo 3. Maybe it was Modern Warfare, World of Warcraft, or Years of War. But you know exactly what it feels like to live through a summer legend that you didn't realize was a legend until it was over. Drop a comment below and let me know. What was that constant for you? What was the game or who was the crew that kept you grounded when everything else was moving? I read every single comment and I'd love to hear your story. If this video brought back a shred of that old nostalgia, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It lets me know that these deeper stories mean something to you too. But until the next one, I'll catch you guys later.